Hi, my name is Higgs and today I'm going to show you how to build these amazing scrolling websites inside Claude Code. With just a video generated, we can make these amazing effects when we scroll through the websites, and I can show you some different examples on how does it look like. And as you can see, everything is so interactive and looks so nice, and it actually takes less than 10 minutes to make a website just like this. So let's just get started. So before doing anything, you have to download the Claude Code. So you can just find it inside Google. If I type Claude Code, I can easily find it right here, and I can download it either for Windows or for the Mac OS. I have the Mac OS right here, so I just downloaded it for Mac OS. As you can see, if I click this button, I get the installer, and once it's installed, I can just open it up, and we will be taken straight into Claude Code. So once it's at Claude Code, you will have to get a plan. I highly suggest having one because we're gonna use a lot of the resources. So you have two options. Either it's a pro plan, so if you're inside Europe, it's 15 euros per month. If you're inside the US, it's gonna be like $15 per month, so that's not a lot. And actually the capabilities are insane with this pro plan. If you have a little bit more money, you can spend and get the max plan from 90 euros or about $90, which is also very insane. You get a lot more usage. So if you plan to using it a lot, you want to build websites for clients, then I highly suggest getting the max one. But if you're just using it for personal use, you're building your own websites, then you can get the pro version, and it's going to be completely just fine. So once inside Claude Code, you can find these three options. So it's either chat, a cowork, or the code. So for this example, I'm going to be using the cowork section because I want it to be as fast as possible. And now we have to create a new project. So just click on this button, click on new project, and I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to call this project coffee test, for example, and now I just have to create it. So once you create a new folder inside Claude Code, it's going to be in the cowork section. A new folder will appear on your computer, which is going to be called the coffee test. And once you have it inside here, we have to add the skill. So to get the skill, basically you can find the skill for free inside my free community. The link is in this video description. So it is completely free. You can just join here and you will find the skill inside the classroom. So once you download that skill from my community, you can just go back inside Claude Code and you have to add it. So to add the skill, it's pretty easy. We just have to click on this plus button. We have to go to the skills, manage skills, and then we're just gonna click on add. And then of course we're gonna upload the skill, and you have to select the folder I just gave you, which is called 10K websites, and the skill is just called skill.md. So that's all you need. You just have to upload it inside here, and it's gonna be, yeah, it's fully successful. We have this button right here. So once you have the skill inside, then we're just gonna give it a simple prompt. But before that, let's just select the model inside Claude Code. Now we're using the Opus 5 model. You also have an option to use the Fable 5, which is a lot costly. Then you have an option to use the Sonnet 5, which is the one I'm gonna be using for today, because Opus 5 is for complex tasks and it also uses a ton of credits. If I want to design my site, and if I want to do it for like an hour, I'm just gonna run out of credits pretty fast. So that's why I'm just gonna use the Sonnet 5. Of course, it's a little bit more back and forth, but if you wanna save up more credits, I highly suggest using the Sonnet 5 for this one. So once you select the model, we can just prompt it in. I'm just gonna give it a simple prompt. Create a website for coffee. Use 10K website skill. And use 10K website skill. So now I'm gonna click on this plus button. I'm going to skills and I'm just gonna select it. I also mention it right here because I just wanna be 100% sure that it's gonna be working. So create a website for coffee. You can just name whatever you want. You can create a website for agency. You can create a website for just any other product. I'm just showing you this as a showcase. Now we're gonna put that in, and it's just gonna start, and probably will ask us a couple of questions for the website because that's mentioned inside the skill. So let's just wait a bit. As you can see, the skill is inside the context, so it is fully working, and Claude Code knows that it exists. We uploaded it successfully. Also for the websites, we're gonna need a video. So to generate a video, you have few options. You can use Higgs Field AI, which is kind of expensive. Of course, it has its strong capabilities. You can just use a ton of different models for the videos, as you can see right here. Also, another option is Google Flow. So Google Flow is a project from Google Labs. So you can just actually use it almost for free if you have the Gemini subscription. So you can also create and insert videos inside Google Flow, which is going to use the Google's image generation models. and video generation models. But if you have the money, of course, Higgs Field is a bit better because it has these all different models which will get the better output. So let's just get back inside the Claude Code. And as I said before, it will ask us a couple of questions. So what are we working with for this coffee site? So you can just either select an invented coffee brand, real coffee shop, and real business with its own photos. I'm just gonna go with the invented because I just wanna showcase how does it look like. And of course, about the feeling, I just want to go with warm and cozy because that's a coffee. It has to be warm and it has to be cozy for the winter time and also the autumn time, of course. So let's just see what the results is gonna spit out. So do you have any existing assets to work with, like logo, products, or brand name? So I didn't give it any reference. So I just want to be completely generated. So I just want to invent it. Any website or coffee brands whose looks like you love your style reference. Now, as you can see, it's now asking if we have any reference websites, and we do not have them. So let's just go no, surprise me. I just want to see whole AI workflow. I don't want to think of anything. I just want to give Claude Code the ideas and it will generate those cool websites. So we can clearly see inside the progress right here that first it's going to verify the business tools, then it's going to design conversions, then it's going to research coffee customers and purpose hero concepts. And the phase 4 and 5 is pick dev tier and design page storyboard. Phase 6 is generate hero image and video. That's why we're gonna be using for the websites. And then it's gonna process video, image, and assets with FMPG. And of course, the phase 8 is build the site with index plus assets. So if you plan to use the Higgs Field MCP, then you can just actually automate everything. You can go inside the Higgs Field page and connect the MCP through here. So if you're going to use that inside Cloud, you just have to click on this Claude Code and you can just paste that in right here, or you can either paste the link of the Higgs Field AI and it will actually connect it. But I'm just going to show you how to actually do it manually if the AI will not understand you. So I can just copy this MCP code. I can just go back inside Claude Code. And if I want to connect the Higgs Field, so I can actually add it manually by clicking on this plus button, going on connectors, manage connectors. And as you can see, I have Higgs Field connected in here already. But if you click on add custom connector, all you have to do is just insert that link that Higgs Field gave you. And of course, you can name it how you like it. And once you add it, it's going to ask you to sign up through your Google account. And then it's going to be completely working inside Claude Code. And you will not have to do those videos or photos manually. It's just going to be completely inside this chat. So which hero concept should I carry the site? I mean, let's just go beans to brew. I like that style. What should the brand be called? Hearth and Bean. Ambrosco. Okay, let's just go with the first one. As you can see, it's asking us a ton of questions because it wants that the website to be completely personalized and not just like some AI slop, because you know these days AI keeps making those sloppy AI websites that don't look good. I mean, they look pro, but everyone knows it's just made with AI vibe coded, and just let me get clear, no one likes them. So everyone wants some personalized touch. Everyone wants some difference than all the other websites that are made with AI. So if you're making websites with AI, I think your biggest bet is to make it better than most AI tools do. So Claude wants to use the Higgs Field. I'm just gonna allow it. I just want to do everything automatically inside Claude Code. So if you can already see that Higgs Field is being used inside Claude Code. I'm just gonna allow all of these, and we selected the options and we got our first frame image. So basically, how does that work? First, it's gonna take that first frame and then it's gonna generate the end frame, which is gonna be the second image. And then it will combine these two images. So it's the first frame, it's the second frame, and then it's gonna combine it into one. And probably the effect will be nice because the first frame is just gonna be just beans and the second frame is gonna be like a coffee. So it will create all the process from beans to coffee inside our website hero section, which I think is cool. And it's also gonna add the scrolling animation that people love. So it's asking us more questions and it's asking what models we want to use. So as you can see, we have different options. We can use this Clink model, we can use the Seedance model, or we can use the Cinema Studio Video. So for this, I'm just gonna go with the Cinema Studio, and I can also choose other models. So if you want the best results, you can use the Seedance 2.0, but it's a lot expensive. So if you don't want to spend a ton of money inside it, you can just go with the Claude Code options that it's giving you, and you can clearly see the Higgs Field is generating the video inside our chat interface, which is insane. We don't have to do this manually anymore. So Claude Code did generate us a video, I mean the Higgs Field MCP, but in general, we get this inside Claude Code. So let's just log that in. And this is the video that it's gonna use for this one. So let me just play it here. So this was the video it generated. It is pretty simple, but it is nice. I just want to see how it will look like with the scroll animation inside our website. It's just simple 8-second video. I didn't pressure it too much, so let's just see what it's possible to do it with this video. As you can see, Claude Code is leading us through all the way, so you don't need to know anything about website development with AI, because Claude Code is basically asking you all of these questions because of the skill, so you will not have to worry about it. And it's just gonna be pretty simple. As you can see, we're now generating the supporting images for the website, so it's just not gonna be pretty much blank. We will have all the other elements inside it. So let's just allow it, and let's wait for all of these to generate. So guys, and the website is online. So here's what the Claude Code did with that skill. If I start scrolling, as you can see, the video started to play, and we can smoothly move in. We see the coffee being grabbed, and then we can see it getting poured inside the cup. I did it in complete slow motion, but actually it's pretty much faster if I just scroll a little bit faster. As you can see, this effect looks so nice, and also the text is very much balanced. As you can see, when we scroll this thing, we can see that text appears just in time, and it is actually very clean. I just did this reference video, but you can imagine what kind of things you can create with this skill. You can create 10 times more amazing websites, for example, for cars, for example, for any other type of thing that you want to create. And also the website is almost finished. We get some visuals, we get some of these things, and of course it's not the best, but it is pretty much finished. As you can see, we even got this animation inside it, which I did not ask for. I just wanted a simple website, so it's pretty cool. We can see different kind of roasts, and we got frequently asked questions, which I also included inside the skill. So all in all, I think it's pretty cool, and you can create some amazing websites. And if you want to get that thing running inside Google, all you have to do is host it inside Netlify. So if you go inside Netlify, which is this app called app.netlify.com, you can host your websites there completely for free. So if you want to host a website, you can do this just manually. You can browse files. All you have to do is just find the file that you've been working on. So let's just go on Cloud. Let's just find that coffee. So I just found the coffee test, and let's just see. So all you have to do is just select this index file. You just have to open it up, and it's going to be hosted inside the internet completely for free. You don't have to pay anything. So as you can see, it is hosted, and also you can even add domains for it. So if we go here, we can find the domain management. I can just click on add domain, and I can add the domain I already own, or else I can just buy it from here. So it's pretty much very simple. With just 2 steps, you can get this site hosted online completely for free, and you just have to grab the domain for it. So guys, if you want to get a little bit more knowledge about building websites, I do have a private community. The link is also in this video description, where I teach most of the things that people don't know about building websites with AI, adding these animations, and also selling them to the clients if you want to. So thank you guys for watching. Please check out the description, get those free skills, and also check out my private community, where I will be giving you a ton of knowledge. So see you in the next one.